You've done it. Finally, you have a script that might be the greatest story ever told. It has it all. Explosions, visual effects, Oscar-winning roles. Now, it's time to do a breakdown to see what it will all cost. A script breakdown is basically when you review a scene and identify the necessary elements to produce that scene. From cast to props, costumes, special effects, greenery, unique equipment, really anything. So in this video, we're going to show you how to make the breakdown work for any budget, while still keeping your vision intact. To get an idea of how a breakdown works on both a creative and a financial level, let's take a look at Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Action!
The production team didn't stick to the script as written. In a world of $100 million budgets, Grand Budapest had a comparatively meager budget of $25 million. That means they couldn't possibly produce a film using the usual standards of the Hollywood machine. But Anderson and his team were scrappy and made use of miniatures and matte paintings to create an imaginative, visually stunning world for a budget much lower than most studio pictures. Let's look even closer at how Wes Anderson and his team did it. When breaking down a scene, ask yourself 3 questions. Question 1. What does the scene need? In this scene, the script requires a period-specific train traveling through the picturesque Middle European countryside in the winter.
Why are we stopping at a barley field?
Question 2. If the budget was not a concern, how would you want to shoot this scene? So let's say we want to shoot an actual moving train in Europe in the winter. But to do so, we need to find and secure a location, hire a train service, deal with lots of government red tape, purchase a lot of insurance, hire a local crew that knows the terrain, get special gear for shooting in a cold climate. And since available sunlight is limited during the winter months, schedule extra days to shoot. In other words, we need to spend lots of money. But then there's the third and most important question. How can I shoot this scene if I have a near zero budget? Well, we could block the action outside a static train and simplify the scene logistically. Or we could shoot using green screens, matte paintings, and miniatures, all of which would be more cost-effective. In Anderson's case, the train you see is made of cardboard, with 3 guys pushing it. No red tape, no insurance, and the end effect? Something actually pretty unique and memorable.
Well, hello there, chaps.
And speaking of memorable, yes, the star of the movie, the Grand Hotel. But grand period-specific hotels aren't so common. What they are is really expensive. So instead, Wes Anderson found an old department store and a talented art director to transform it into the Grand Budapest Hotel. And the art director? Well, he would go on to win the Oscar.
The Oscar goes to the Grand Budapest Hotel.
So you can see how important a script breakdown is. And it goes beyond just logistics. It gets you thinking deeper about what you want and really need to tell the story. So, here's an exercise that will stretch those lateral thinking muscles. Take any scene from a movie you love. Now break it down as if you have near zero budget. How would you make it happen? How would you shoot it differently? Using software like Studio Binder makes it easier to break down each scene into its elements and collaborate with your team. For more tips on making your breakdowns work for you, make sure you subscribe to our channel. And enable notifications so you'll stay up to date on new videos that will help you streamline your pre-production process. See you in the next one.